Hi, this is Gary Jones of Full Tilt Poker, bringing you final table highlights of event number 22. The game is No Limit Hold'em, but it's a 6-player max. It's hosted by Craig Markey, and it's a $5,000 buy-in with 500 players, so a total prize pool of $2.5 million. First place is going to be taking home over $500,000. The 6 lucky players competing for it. At the top we've got Kaketka, he's at $832,000, but it's pretty flat out there. There's only a difference of 5 to 1 between him and the guy at the bottom, Buster Love, with $184,000. So it really is still anyone's game. Let's get straight to the action. Well, the starting blinds are 5,000 and 10,000. We've got a running ante of 1,000, and we've got straight into the action, and Amex raised it up to 26,000. Still a fair bit of play for everyone. Even Buster Love and Neon Pills, who are both just over 300,000. The guy actually under pressure right now is D Powell, the guy in the big blind, who's also called this bet. The original raiser. 89,000 in there right now. 45,000 a bet, a good size. Caller. And Kaketka. D Powell, man under pressure. He gets out the way, lets these two fight it out. 3 on the turn, and it's Amek to bet again. 179,000 in the middle now. 95,000 the bet. Kaketka seems to be having a good think about it. He makes the call. A 7 on the river. Puts a straight out there. 369,000 in the middle. Still with Amek, the original raiser. He checks. Kaketka having a decision whether he wants to put a bet in here, maybe for a value bet. Of course, if he does, he's always got a risk that someone may come over the top of him, and he might have to make a decision for his tournament live. It would take a brave man in Amek to do it without a really big hand. Certainly given something a bit of thought. 123,000 his bet, about a third of the pot. He's got a quick caller. It's Ace Jack versus Queens. The Queens are good, and Amek takes down a nice pot and goes over $1 million in chips. So D Powell in the big blind again. Blind still the same, 5 and 10,000. He's still not desperate yet with 231,000. Caller there by Buster Love. It's a nice size bet from Pure Cash, 25,000. D Powell having a think. Well, it's a re-raise from him, and it's about half of his chips. And a re-raise again by Buster Love. This is it. He really needs to win this one, D Powell, and he's in bad shape right now. Needs to catch something. Well, there's 10s and jacks would save him, but that king does not help at all. And Buster Love's going to knock out D Powell in 6th, and we're down to 5 with the 5 left. It's Pure Cash raising it up again, 25,000. Neon Pills, the short stack right now. Well, he moves all in, 216,000. Putting his life on the line. He gets a caller. He's going to need to win this one. But it's a lot of chips for Pure Cash. He can't afford to call this one quickly. If he gets it wrong, he could be the next man out. Certainly giving it some thought, and I don't blame him. Awful lot of money on the line. He calls, and it's a pretty loose call with the ace-9, but he's right. And that's a good flop for him. He's caught the 9, and that's a very good turn. And that's the end of Neon Pills with his Queen 10. And Pure Cash gets a nice stack to 627,000. Four-handed, Kaketka making it 24,567. I think he just wanted to hear me say that. 4-5-7 the flop. The caller, Buster Love. Still not an awful lot between the 4 players. The 3 at the bottom very close. Wow, 34,000 in a big re-raise there from Buster Love, and a very quick call for Kaketka, and I'm not surprised. It's come running deuces to give him 7s full, and that's pretty well crippled Buster Love. He's under real pressure now. He's definitely can't afford to sit there for too long, and he's moved straight in. Very next hand. Quick call from Amak with ace-jack. Don't blame him. 9-10 for Buster Love. I think he pretty well wanted to get out the door after that last hand. And he's been obliged by Amak, who's gone up to 1.3 million, and Buster Love is going to be out in fourth. Three-handed now, and the blind's still 5 and 10,000. They've been dropping pretty quickly. Kaketka raises it up once again, 24, 5, 6, 7. Re-raise from Pure Cash. Putting the pressure back on, and a call. Ace, King, 3 the flop. 163,000 in the middle. Check from Pure Cash. Remember, he re-raised before the flop. He's either flopped a set, a big hand, or he's missed entirely. 89,000 the bet from Kaketka. Well, it's a call from Pure Cash. I wonder if he doesn't like his ace that much after getting a caller. We'll probably find out on the turn with 342,000 in there. This pot getting very big very quickly. 134,000 the bet. See, not even having to bet half the pot, he's going to get a good clue just how strong Pure Cash is by how he plays this. And if Pure Cash just calls, you can always check the river. Kaketka gets a call. There's a deuce. Looks very dangerous. Any kind of 5. Unlikely that anyone's got it, of course. Check. Ace-10 versus 10-6. Didn't want to keep firing without it there, Kaketka. And well played by both players. So a raise up there by Kaketka. 36,000. Call. Once again, these two going to see the flop together. Very even in chips, all three players right now. Kaketka firing again, 52,000. Up to Pure Cash. 5-7-9 with 2 clubs. Very dangerous looking board. A lot of possible draws out there. That 9 on the turn, 180,000 in the middle. Kaketka betting 115,000 this time. Over half the pot. And once again, Pure Cash calling him down. That 8, a very dangerous looking card. A lot of straights out there. Flush is missed though. 4-11 in the middle. Let's see if Pure Cash wants to have a fire at this one. 288,000 the bet. And whoever wins this pot is going to be the new chip leader. He gets this one wrong, Kaketka, and makes the call. It's going to put him under a little bit of pressure. Although the blinds are still small enough that there's plenty of play. Well, he's laid it down, and Pure Cash picks that one up and goes into the chip lead with 1.2 million. All the time while Pure Cash and Kaketka are firing at each other, Amek's keeping out the way. Probably hoping that one gets knocked out and he moves up the prize money. 30,000 a bet from Kaketka. Re-raise here from Amek. Well, shows what I know. Looks like he's quite happy to get his hands dirty. Queen 7-3 the flop. 180,000 in the middle at the moment. 90,000 the bet. And a call from Kaketka. 5 on the turn. Check from Amek. Check from Kaketka. King on the river. $360 in the middle. This is a very big pot for Kaketka. Oh, now that's 300,000 gone in the middle. That's a very big pot for Amek as well. Definitely can't afford to get this one wrong. Big pot. Amek wins this, he'll be practically on level terms with Pure Cash. And that's assuming Kakaka doesn't call. If he calls, which he has done, Ace-King, the hand for Amek. And he's got very lucky on the end, and he's won a very nice pot too. Well, he's dropped back a little bit. Amek, Kakaka's managed to get himself a little bit back into the game. Wow, what an oversized bet here from Pure Cash. 300,000 into the pot of 22,500. Wonder if that's a mistake. Wonder if he meant to actually type 30,000. Wonder if he's trying to represent a mistake. Amek's giving this one some thought. I've seen some people throw some funny tricks in real life where they've tried to throw in an oversized chip and pretended they didn't mean it. Wonder if this is something similar. No. Ace-King versus Queens, two genuine hands, and this a big pot. That 7 on the end means Amek is going to double up to 2.1 million, and Pure Cash is under real pressure now. The blinds are up to 8 and 16,000. Pure Cash is still under pressure. Amek kind of ruling the table at the moment with 211,000. A re-raise there from Pure Cash. He's got a caller from Amek. Ace-Jack versus Queens. Queens the hands Amek won with earlier. Just doesn't want to see an ace. Oh, there it is. And Pure Cash is out and we're heads up. Very unlucky there for Pure Cash. He really could have done with winning that last pot, Pure Cash. Didn't do anything wrong, just got a bit unlucky. But Amek right now, 2.6 million in chips. Looking very comfortable. Just got one player to get through. Jack 10, 8, 3 the board. 68,000 in the middle. 48,000 the bet. Kakaka calls again. 9 on the end. 8, 9, 10 Jack on the board. 7s and Queens making the straight. And a Queen King's even better. 164,000. It's all in from Amek. Putting the pressure on Kakaka, who lays it down. And it's a push there from Kakaka. 193,000 with King 8. He's got a very good call there from Amek with the ace deuce. That deuce doesn't really help him that much. Just doesn't want to see a king or 8. And it doesn't come. And the writing was on the wall. Amek is going to win event number 22. So that's the end of event number 22. Amek, as it was always looking like, wins this one with $550,000 for him. Kakaka in second, 362,500. And Pure Cash takes home a not to be sneezed at 262,500. So if you didn't manage to make a final table in FTOPS 10, there's still FTOPS 11 coming in February. And who knows, maybe I could be commentating on you in a final then. This is Gary Jones for Full Tilt Poker, signing out for now.